are you, my dears? What have you been up to? Have you learned anything new in English? If not, then today we are going to talk about events that have happened recently. I mean, the present perfect tense form. So let's start. Imagine only, I have lost my keys and I can't open the door. Oh no, what's a pity. How will I get home? Or let's say, I have visited Paris twice. Wow, I'm so excited. So guys, as we see here, I'm talking about kind of past actions, right? But I'm using a different structure of formation of our sentences. So, what is the difference? Let's analyze. I have lost my keys, so I can't open the door. The message of the sentence is that I have lost my keys and I'm dealing with the consequences or result of the action now. How will I open the door? What should I do now? So, in such a case, I don't care when the action of losing the keys really happened. That is, when I lost my keys. The focus is on the result itself, which is I don't have my keys. How will I get to the house? Then, let's take a look at the other example. I have visited Paris twice. What is the main idea here? The fact that I have been to Paris even 2 times. Accordingly, I'm the one to have a chance to watch an Eiffel Tower, to taste frogs' legs, and try many other things belonging to French culture and traditions. Here, the time of the event is not important at all, but if you want to mention when the trip to France happened, I will say, I visited Paris last year. You see, this is completely past event. Here, all the stress is on the fact that last year I managed to go to Paris. Now guys, take a look at those 2 examples and compare their formation. So, repeat after me. I have visited Paris twice. I visited Paris last year. So, in the first case, whereas I have visited Paris, we are dealing with the present perfect. And in the second one, I have visited Paris last year. That is the statement of the fact which took place in the past, accordingly, the past simple action. Well, guys, we will talk about how is present perfect tense formed. As you have noticed, we say, I have bought a new car. Then, let's say the sentence from the perspective of the other person. So, you have bought a new car. Congratulations! Then, he has bought a new car, or she has bought a new car. Or let's use the subject in the plural. We have bought a new car. The Browns have bought a new car. So guys, we form present perfect with the help of have or has, and past participle, or as we usually say, ed for regular verbs and third form for irregular verbs. I would also mention that mostly the auxiliary verbs have and has are shortened. Take a look and compare. I have bought a new car. He has bought a new car. which the native speakers will say, I've bought a new car. He's bought a new car. Now, my dears, when you want to make your sentence negative, you can simply use negative particle not after have or has. So, I have not seen her this month. Or, my brother has not seen her this month. And, as I have already mentioned, the natives would say these sentences in such a way. I haven't seen her this month. My brother hasn't seen her this month. So any questions? Why I'm asking? Because now we will talk about how to form the questions. So, to make a question, we have to put have or has before the subject of the sentence. So, we will have you bought a new car? Or, has she bought a new car? In case you need to use a question word, of course, you will put it at the beginning of the sentence. Let's say, where have you bought a car? So guys, we're almost done. But before, I would like to point out the cases where present perfect is used. Okay, as I have already said, we use present perfect to talk about a past action that has a result in the present. For instance, there has been an accident on the way. So, let's get another direction. So, has been an accident. As a result, the road is blocked and we have to take another route to get to our destination. Then, we also use this tense form when we want to talk about unfinished actions or states or habits that started in the past and continue up to the present. Usually, we use in such cases time determiners like how long and since or for. Let's say, I worked here for 6 months. Or, I've worked here since February. Then we use present perfect to express the actions or events that happened sometime during our life, which show that we have kind of experience in something. We often use here the words ever and never. For instance, she has never watched that movie. So, in case you are having an argument about the movie, how is she going to agree or disagree with anybody if she has never watched the movie earlier? Then, we can also use present perfect to talk about something that happened recently. This is common when we want to introduce news, and we often use the words just, already, and yet in negative sentences. For instance, I have already had my dinner, so I'm not hungry anymore. Or my dad has just called me. Or let's use particle not and yet adverb altogether. I haven't finished my project yet. But keep in mind that in American English, past simple is often used in such sentences instead of present perfect. So guys, I'm through with my lesson. But if you want to check your knowledge of present perfect, then you go to the description box below and click on the link of the test. So, good luck! Subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!